What's up, everybody? New pod, who dis, episode 11. I'm Jake.
I'm Jackie.
I'm Joey.
I'm Steven. And I've been thinking about this a lot lately, but do you guys ever see a squirrel and just really hope that he has enough nuts stored away for winter that he's going to survive?
Constantly. Well, that's a big... Okay, hold on. Just freeze frame on that real quick. That's a big undertaking for such a tiny mammal, right? So little homie's got to get a whole season's worth of nuts together. He can barely fit one inside of his mouth.
You guys.
Right?
This is nature.
You're not constantly worried about that?
He has nothing else to do that day.
How does he know? How does he know
literally
where the nuts
has
go?
nothing else to do that day. All he has to do is go to and from the nut factory and bring them back to his tree.
It's a tree.
I'm just saying.
How does he remember the tree? I can't even remember how to get home sometimes.
Oh my god.
He uses his Google Maps app that tells him where he planted his last nut.
Oh my god.
You guys, a fun fact about squirrels, they actually organize their nuts by type.
Really?
Yeah, I kid you not.
It's just
Like acorn, pine.
Yeah, they just
Cashew.
they have different storage cellars. I don't know. That's what I'm calling it.
So you're telling me if a squirrel had a nut allergy, they'd be screwed?
Oh, dude, I think
That's
of
just
I don't
natural
think they can have a nut allergy.
I didn't think that humans, if you touch a nut, you die.
They don't have squirrel antihistamines.
Yeah, but we're weak. We are so weak.
Anyways, welcome to episode 11.
Yeah, we just want to clear the air there about our concern for the nut gathering.
I've just been
abilities.
thinking about it a lot lately. It's
Yeah.
the season, you see them scurrying around, they look frantic.
Just have a moment of silence for
Oh
them when
my
you see one on the
god.
street.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Hey, do we have some shout outs that we want to give?
Shout outs. I want to give shout outs to our international listeners. Sam, all the way in Cambodia, went to a market, took a picture of this awesome display of spices just to send it to us to tell us what cardamom looked like. And I was like, this is amazing. Thank you so much. So I want to thank our friend Sam in Cambodia.
That's what we call listener engagement, and we love the heck out of it.
Love it. Send us everything. And then also Rebecca, who's listening in Georgia, the country, told us that our podcast got her through an hour-long sitting in traffic, and she had a lot to say about public restroom etiquette. So thank you both for letting us know that you're listening.
Traffic is hard enough, but imagine being in a completely different country.
Yeah.
Was she on what side of the road was she on? On the
These
right
are
side?
questions I don't know the answer to. She's new to Georgia. She said it was a distance that she normally travels, and it's only supposed to be 15 minutes, but she was in the car for an hour, so she listened to our podcast for
Oh
a
my
whole
gosh.
hour.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It was
I mean,
great.
you got to think like in the U.S. we have cities have bad traffic, but like traffic's everywhere in the world. Even when I've traveled, everyone deals with traffic.
Yeah.
And it's the worst.
Well, sometimes I know, not from experience, but from conversations with people, in some countries, traffic signs are just suggestions of what to do.
Yeah.
It's like, stop.
Yeah.
There's a question mark after everything that's yield. I mean, if you feel like it, I don't know.
I've been to some places in Africa specifically where Frogger is just a way of life, and you just jump on the back of whatever car is moving slowest to get from point A to point B. There are people just hanging off of vans just to get where they need to go, and that
So just straight literally hitching a ride.
Literally
themselves to the
hitching
vehicle.
a ride. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Innovation is all I have to say about that.
Georgia drives on the right. Fact check that.
Okay, good to know.
Most countries drive on the right, except unless you were once a British colony.
So what's the deal with that? Does anybody off the top of their head know the history of driving on the left side of the road?
No.
No,
Because I'm from America.
It's just the original hipster thing to do.
Although when I was living in the UK the past year, I did drive a couple times on the left-hand side, and probably the first 10 minutes, I literally was white knuckling the steering wheel, sweating. Beth was in the side, the other side,
Praying.
Praying full on. I thought, and the roads are tinier. It was scary.
My brain would literally explode because it would not be able to process everything on the opposite side.
Thankfully, it was an automatic. I wasn't doing a manual, because that would have been a whole
So
other.
manual,
It's not
if you're-
natural.
If you're on the right side of the vehicle, your clutch is still your left foot.
No,
they
they switched the
No,
clutch.
no. Clutch and the drive.
That's the same.
Yeah,
Oh, is
the
it?
gas and
Yeah,
the clutch
okay.
are the same.
That's what I thought.
But you shift with your left hand.
Oof.
But it's still first.
Is
Second.
first still on the left?
I would assume so.
I never had to drive one.
Yeah.
Ah.
My friend.
Producer Beth is shaking her head. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
She's very observant.
Yes.
We rode in my friend that lives over there. He drives a stick, and I just never, you're passenger in the car. You just kind of look out the window and
Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride. Yeah.
You throw on an episode of New Pod Who Dis, and you say, "Let's go."
Yeah.
There you
Oh,
go.
also shout out to Bill, who's out there in Uzbekistan,
Woo.
who's also an international listener.
We are
I don't
global
wanna-
podcast.
I don't want to leave
Everywhere.
him behind.
Thanks,
but
Bill.
thank you, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
He said specifically that he was listening, binge watching, and making sure he was going to catch up before he came home to visit, so that he has enough shit to talk to me.
Yeah.
Because that's just the relationship that I have with Bill.
Perfect.
Going to
Thanks for
correct
So
everything.
screw, screw you, Bill.
Yeah.
But thanks for listening. and for the website click on Uzbekistan, so on our WordPress map, we got an extra country.
That's awesome. We can. They all count.
They do. An internationally recognized podcast.
Awesome.
What else do we have to get? Joe, you got some big football news that Jackie wants to talk
I don't
about?
really want to talk about
I just wanted to celebrate the Eagles being 10-1, and sorry, Jackie, I know you're a Giants fan and
Today's
all
just
that.
like a really tough day for me personally, and I just feel like you're rubbing it in. R.I.P. Eli Manning's career, and now when you want to bring up the Eagles, like, come on.
Eli riding the pine hard now, right?
It's just so unfortunate. I mean, the poor guy.
But Carson Wentz, though.
I mean, okay, fair. And I have Carson Wentz on my fantasy team, so I support him.
There you go.
But the rest of the Eagles, I don't really.
I don't know. For me, as a past Eagles fan and just knowing the Eagles culture, every year they're going to the Super Bowl, and by like week 6 they're 1-5.
Yeah.
And now they're 10-1. But it's just gonna. I'm calling it now. They're gonna see the Patriots just like they did in 2005, 6, whatever. I just got a bunch of people upset.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
No.
They're gonna go to the Super Bowl. Everyone's gonna get super stoked. And then they're gonna
Listen, the
get
life
shut
of an
out.
Eagles fan is always disappointment. Always. We know we stock up on the Pepto-Bismol because we're yelling and drinking beer the night before, and we're just like, shit.
Yeah, you're either gonna be sick. You're gonna be sick from drinking in celebration, or sick from
Exactly.
drinking in defeat.
You're sick either way.
I'm sick from this conversation. That's all I have to say about
Well, that's
that.
fine. That's all I wanted to say about that.
Steven has a lot to say.
I have nothing to add to this conversation. I just
You didn't pick the Eagles when you were playing video games?
I don't like football.
That's fair. Fair point.
I just want to root for whoever's losing the most in the moment of the game.
Well,
And then watch the Super Bowl, because that's a national pastime.
yeah. So you're in it for the halftime show, which is Justin Timberlake this
And the
year.
commercials. Although they're not the Super Bowl halftime commercials were great before like the internet and YouTube was really a thing, because now they're all released like before they it used to be like, oh, I have to really pee, but I really want to see what Doritos is doing this year, and now it's just like I've already watched them all by the Super Bowl.
The other thing with the Super Bowl commercials is that used to be a super creative outlet that kind of went there, right, for their advertisement.
Because you already had to spend so much money.
So that you're already spending $2 million, so you want an advertisement that's going to catch people's interest. You're spending all $2 million is probably underselling for what they cost, but there's a lot going into it. There's a lot of hype around it. But now every day commercials have to be quick and funny, like the Geico commercials. Have you guys seen these like on Hulu, where they're it doesn't matter what this is about, because you don't care and you can't wait for it to be over.
Yeah.
Use Geico Insurance and save 15%.
That's honestly, that is just giving up. And I love that so very much.
that's
They're
meta.
like, doesn't matter. You know who we are. You know this gecko. You know this font. It really doesn't matter what we say. The end. I love that. That's my kind of commercial. That's my kind of humor. It's perfect.
You're on Geico's website right now buying insurance. Holy shit.
No.
It worked.
Not sponsored content.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But so I think the hype behind Super Bowl commercials is just lacking anymore. And like Steven said, they are released and
Yeah,
Hey.
it's 4.5 million is like rough base price of a Super Bowl commercial these days.
Just one.
Yeah, just one.
$4.5 million for a 20-second,
30 seconds.
30-second,
30
ad
seconds
spot.
though. And
It's a
you're
long
probably you gotta get me, who's probably shoving my face full of like meats and cheese and going to the bathroom and all that, and probably not even watching the game and just like conversing with people. Like you really got to pull my eyeballs onto the TV screen.
What's a Super Bowl advertisement that you remember growing up that just stuck in your head?
The Budweiser frogs, like Budweiser.
Yeah, but now we have the dilly dilly.
Dilly Dilly goes, man. I love Dilly Dilly.
Yeah.
Oh, what about the sup?
That was gonna be mine. The was
That's the one. Yeah, that's a big one I remember.
Or what did they change it to later? What are you doing?
Oh yeah,
What
hate
are
this
you
conversation,
doing?
don't you, Steven?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember like old Super Bowl commercials, and now I don't remember
Only
any of them.
beer. That's
Usually
well
beer,
spelled advertisement.
beer,
Only
cars,
beer.
Yeah.
beer, vehicles.
Oh, GoDaddy.com.
GoDaddy. They like did like a hardcore push when everyone was trying to get
Their
like.
commercials are not
Don't mean-
good.
No, there was just like risque dressed women, and then no content whatsoever in the advertisement to tell you what it is.
For the longest time, I didn't know what GoDaddy was. Like when I was younger, like when GoDaddy was first. I didn't look it up or anything. And just didn't ask anyone. It's just like there's something that always advertises called GoDaddy, and I have no idea. I thought it had something to do with NASCAR for a long time.
That's fair. I
Well,
guess.
there was a GoDaddy NASCAR car.
And there was like a car in the commercial, and I was like, hey, GoDaddy, whatever.
Gotta be
like,
it.
I remember Janet Jackson's boob.
Well,
That was a commercial. Is she in the Super Bowl show this year?
there were
Rumors?
rumors. Isn't she pregnant?
Uh,
I don't
don't
know. Somebody fact check that.
I don't keep.
I thought
keep
Justin
Janet-
Timberlake was the.
He
He's
is
the show again,
but
right?
there were rumors that he's going to bring Janet Jackson back.
Oh, for a
like
replay.
yeah.
Back in October 2016, she announced that she was pregnant.
Yeah. So she would have already
So
had
she's
that. baby.
already, yeah.
Yep, do the math on that.
She's a mommy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But Justin Timberlake's coming back for the halftime show this year, so
I know that's what we just said.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. JT puts on a show.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Hard pivot.
Hard pivot.
So there's been a new release recently for emojis.
Yeah.
On the latest iOS. Do you guys use emojis when you're talking to
Yeah.
people?
But I only use like a select few. I
Which
have like
ones?
5 in my rotation. Well, the face palm, which we've discussed before. The hands up emoji, the praise or whatever.
I've started using that one a lot, the hands
Yeah.
up one.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, I didn't know what that meant, like actually meant. But I just started using it, and it seemed to go really well in conversations. Like people would give it back. I'd get like a thumbs up one back. So I was like, all right, cool, I'm using it right.
Yeah. It's like praise. Like
Yeah, it's like, I just thought it was just like I was imagining people in church like, woo woo, like.
Oh my God.
But then it's all
That's a
because.
good verbal representation of what you thought the emoji was.
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Seriously.
But like, yeah, like I don't know, like, yeah. So that's what I thought it was. So I started using it, but now I think I overuse it.
No, there's no such thing. I use
Okay.
it for everything.
Good.
So the emoji that I dislike receiving in communication the most is the thumbs up emoji.
Oh, I give it all the time. I'm
I
constantly throwing
cannot
that.
stand it.
Why?
I don't know because I feel like it's such a punt. I'd rather get a K.
No.
I'd rather
Oh.
get.
You
No,
bite your
absolutely
tongue.
I hate
not.
the
I'd
K.
rather get a K.
Bite your
Because
tongue.
whenever I get a thumbs up, this is what I'm thinking. Okay, cool, thumbs up.
No, you know when I get
got
a K,
got it, buddy.
I send a thumbs up. I'm like, yeah, no, got it. I'm cool. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Thumbs up
mean
is
it to be
everything.
sassy. If I want to be sassy, I will send you the girl with her hand.
I'd rather get that than just the straight thumbs
What
up.
about the OK symbol emoji?
Oh, I send that one a lot too.
Ooh.
That's a good substitute for the
Not
thumbs
as
up.
bad. I think I'll take that one until I get inoculated to the A-OK.
I want the okay symbol to like be followed by like the sound. It's like I want that. Like I wish I could also send the sound.
Okay, I mean
Yeah.
you could if you were
Yeah, you
recording the
record
audio.
it every single time.
Audio
People would be
track.
like, "What's wrong with you? You just sent me a clicking noise." Yeah,
You could send the
exactly.
confetti as well behind it, just like, hey, okay.
Yeah.
Do
Like,
you guys use screen effects?
Well, if you
No.
say happy birthday to someone, the
It
balloons
doesn't.
automatically happen.
Yeah.
Or
It surprises me every
congratulations.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over Thanksgiving, my family discovered the
Oh, boy.
and the reaction things
Yeah.
and just went crazy. I just got text after text after
For, like
text.
laser beams.
Yeah, laser beam, like the expanding one, the racing text kind
Yeah.
of one. Oh, they went ham on it.
Too many.
Yeah. I don't like for emojis for me, like it's the smiley face ones that just I have too many options. There's like sometimes I don't know exactly how to match what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but those should all be emotions for you.
Yeah,
you don't
but
have
I
your
Obviously-
standard emotion.
Yeah.
No, I usually send just like the smiley face with the rosy red cheeks. I don't know what that one's called. Is that just like
It's
that's
like it's just like,
nailed it.
aw, shucks.
yeah, shucks.
you're
Like
smiling.
thanks.
I like the one with the hands inexplicably at the chin. Like, why are those hands coming out of
I always
someone's
think of
chin,
that as
and
like an
what does
Oompa
that
Loompa.
mean? What does
Like,
it mean?
No.
I don't know why they're there, but I send it all the time.
It's just kind of creepy.
yeah. No,
I
it's
I
super
really
creepy.
like the one that I do like the thinking guy one a lot, where he has like the thinking face. I don't know
Yeah.
how you describe it.
No, yeah, the thumb.
It's like
and
holding
the-
Oh
his
yeah,
chin.
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah,
thinking.
I use that one a lot, but now that they've introduced this new one, the dude with the monocle.
Yeah.
Like that guy, I am all about him. Like I just want to use him as much as
I
possible.
just feel like
now.
he's really wise and he has old man strength, probably.
But he's curious. He's like
Old
wise,
man,
but he's also thinking like, all right, there's something up here. I just don't know what it is yet. He's like a detective looking for the
He
case.
definitely
to solve.
smokes a pipe.
I just think Pringles.
definitely smokes.
Yeah, he's like the Pringles dude.
Yeah.
and an
kind
emoji
of.
version.
Or the
Monopoly guy.
yeah, the Monopoly guy.
Yeah.
Under your guys' frequently used section on your phones,
Quick. What's the first one?
well, mine's thumbs up.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
Steve, have you
Ooh.
ever?
Thumbs up,
I'm only gonna
okay
get thumbs
sign,
up.
prayer hands.
Mine is smirk, shrug, and yeah, face palm.
Oh, Joey loves the smirk. Wait,
Uh,
which order am I reading these in?
Mine is the praise hands, the eyes with hearts, face palm, obviously, and a Christmas tree.
Oh, is it vertical?
Oh, I don't
The
know.
frequently used. I got the heart eyes,
Oh wow.
the kissy face with the heart, and then the metal horns.
Okay.
Oh, you do use the metal
I
horns
love
a lot. Yeah.
the metal horns.
That's like your okay sign to me.
Yeah.
It's like the metal horns.
I also
all right. Yeah,
Also
but it's not
in-
the thumbs up.
Do you ever do the force push on the message and send like the little like hearts or thumbs up on that one?
What do you mean?
Like if you go to a message and you force
Oh,
touch
yeah,
on
that's
it,
a reaction though.
Yeah.
That's like adding a
Oh,
reaction
yeah,
in
yeah.
Slack.
All the
yeah.
time. I want people to know I'm laughing.
Is there an emoji that you guys have always wanted to use but haven't had a chance to yet? Like I've always wanted to use like the zipper lip one, like that you're like zipped up a secret kind of thing. I've just never had to.
I really want to use the mind blown one that just came out.
Yeah, I used that one the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I
Is
did.
there a good story behind it?
No.
No. Okay.
That's it. I always want to use the vomit one, but then I always forget it's there, and I just feel like that's like really sarcastic, and I could really, really be using that one a lot more than I am.
What I started doing to get more emoji use was in my personal Instagram posts, I will do an opener emoji and a closer emoji, both related to the topic of the photo posted. So that's really allowed me to branch out for my emoji use. What about at work? Do you guys use emojis at work?
All the time.
Yeah.
Slack, I do.
Yeah, and like
So
that.
you guys work. You
and
guys work somewhere fun.
But it's kind of interesting too, because like emojis really do get across a particular feeling or reaction or that like thing that you can't get in a text, or just the words that
It's an emotion.
Yeah.
Some would say.
It's almost like it's a symbol that allows you to emote exactly how you're feeling via text in
It's
rich
crazy.
text.
But they
format.
do it so well. Is what my point was. I was trying to get across. It's like it really does help. I think.
I know they should just like integrate it like into your keyboard so that it's right there for you.
Yeah, that'd
Your
be so
keyboard is
helpful.
just huge now. It's like an extra foot long with
you're
all
not
the
even-
emojis.
Your keyboard's not even going to be it's just emojis.
All just.
Well, if you had a touch bar, you'd have the emojis
do you
right
think
there.
do you think you could spend a whole day only talking in emojis?
I've tried to, and it gets really hard. Although Apple makes it a lot easier because when you type a word, it like lights up in another color, and you can change it to a.
Did I just blow your mind?
Yeah, I'm about to use the mind blowing app because Joey just said I have emojis on my touch bar. And
Fancy new Mac over
And you
here.
do.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I
Using
think I
emojis
could get a whole day using emojis because you got the like you have times on there.
Should
you
we
have
try our
things.
Slack channel? Just have an emoji
No,
day.
absolutely not.
That'll get really old really quick.
When do you guys think it's inappropriate to use emojis? Like when would you not use an emoji? Where
Pretty
you'd be
much
like,
at work all
like
the time.
bereavement messages.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
probably-
That's the
fine.
answer.
Although they have all of the emojis that are.
No, I know, but is it appropriate?
What do you
No,
do? Like
it's never-
tears, coffin, like
Yeah, it's never appropriate to use the coffin emoji.
And- oh,
So I use the
I
coffin
know.
emoji all the time, but it's ironically it's when I'm dead from laughing at something so hard.
Yeah. No, I like your use of it.
Okay. All right.
But
cool.
like, don't send that to someone if someone has passed.
no.
During my master's
I'm so anxious about that right now. Just thinking about someone doing that to somebody else. Sorry.
That's horrible.
in my master's program, one of the got mine in marketing, and so one of the exercises we had to do was we had to take there was 10 prompts, and I had to make emojis. Like I had to do the prompt, but only say it in emojis. It was the hardest homework assignment I've ever had to do. But the next day, the next class where we actually looked at everyone's kind of answers and the people presented, some of them were really well done, and some of them were just so cryptic and really long, like 20 emojis trying to tell a story that's really only needed 6.
I think I could do that.
I think you'd probably be really good at that.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
You know, I've had to use the flag emojis a lot more, or just understand them, because on Twitter, girls will put their nationalities in just flag emojis, and I'm like, I don't know what flag that is, so you gotta look it up.
That's
Are
incredible.
you trolling for chicks on Twitter?
Or
Specific-
did I say Twitter? I meant Tinder.
Yeah, you
The two
did
are
say
becoming
Twitter.
interchangeable.
You did say Twitter.
So on Tinder, when you see a girl and in her bio section or whatever, it has the flag.
Well, typically, not typically, but a lot of the time, the whole bio will just be emojis.
That's
I'm into
Oh.
that. I used to have that.
It's
I used to have that on mine.
beach, wine, dogs, Spanish flag,
There should be
airplane.
what's the emoji for crippling depression?
oh my God.
Or is that something you don't want to put on your dating profile?
That's the one with the brain.
Or is that
blowing
just
up.
anybody that's that's just where we're at now?
No, it's the one with the shush hand.
Yeah.
They have a secret they don't need you to know.
Or just shoot a bunch of suitcases looking for their baggage.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That's yes. Okay. Changing everything that I'm doing in the future from now on.
Just all of it.
look at the baggage meter.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's say you're setting up your Tinder profile and you're only using emojis to represent yourself.
Oof.
You got to throw some really obscure ones in there to throw the scent off. Because, like Joey said, beach, wine glass, just coffin skull,
basic.
and then cigarette or something. It's
Oh
like,
my
wait,
God.
what?
So yeah, so she's
You
active.
kill people from smoking?
Maybe
What?
she works at
She's an activist against smoking.
Oh, there you go. And she's warning
Smoking
you.
kills.
She's
You're gonna
warning
die.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. She's just really trying to get her message across on Tinder.
So do they direct link to the nationality flags? Can you?
No.
You should develop that and just so you force touch the flag and it
Recognition
it'll
of
let you know where you're
Yeah.
at.
You're just gonna learn all the country's flags now.
No, but Siri, this is my friend Piran told me this. Siri can tell you what the emoji means. So if you click and hold it, I think you have to turn it on in your settings, but if you click and hold it, Siri will say American flag or shush emoji.
I
or
need
like
I need
whatever.
that for the basic ones.
Yeah, for the ones that you don't know what they are. But I couldn't figure out how to get it on my phone, but it works.
I'm trying right now.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Someone do it and tell us how to do it.
Piran, shout us out.
Yeah, come on, Piran.
I need a story explanation on how to.
How to use the
Figure this
emoji
out.
Siri emoji feature.
Do you guys think that we've hit peak emoji?
No, there can always be more.
Only when we all get iPhone 10s and all Animoji to each other.
Yeah, those would be really cool.
Those kind of creep me out.
Have you guys seen the commercials for those yet?
It's just kind of weird.
The karaoke.
Yeah, no, like the monkeys
Yeah.
that speak.
No, the ones where they're singing, like the karaoke, where they're
Oh.
singing, and then
no.
it has the Animoji face right next to it.
That's
It's
weird.
I like the idea of it, but then it's just weird. I just would rather them just show me their real face than do the Animoji one.
I got sent an Animoji the other day, and it was odd.
Were you able to watch it?
It said it was an Animoji. Yeah, it played a little bit,
Oh.
but it was I was like, I don't like this. Don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, FaceTime can be awkward enough as it is just by staring at someone's face on your phone. You
But
don't
at least
need
they're
it to be
real.
like a little pig or a
I mean, some of them
thumbs up.
Asking you how
Can
your
you do
day
a
is?
thumbs up emoji and give it a face?
or
If we can, I'm sending it
the
to
little
you.
the little poop emoji. I don't need someone as a little poop emoji
singing
telling
poop?
me. Yeah, that's just crosses the line for me on how to communicate.
Well, it's just a kind of another way for us to put a mask, like a literal digital mask on when we're communicating with each other, right? Because you're too scared to send a video of yourself. Like, Jackie, if I sent you a video of myself
Hate
saying,
it.
"Hey, Jackie, how's it going? I just want to check up on how you're doing today." Well, first of all, I would never text or send you a message that way, but it was my face. You'd
Yeah.
be like, "Okay, what's wrong? Is Jake
Literally
feeling
freak
okay?"
out and be like, Jake, are you all right? Why are you on my phone?
But you have that, right?
Lose
And then
my number.
but
New
then
phone,
if
who
it's
dis?
if it's a cat with hard eyes, you're like, "Oh, that's funny."
That's
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 That's why I like the emojis. That's why I like the emojis because you can get across that like quick like this is how I'm feeling. This is what I want you to know.
You said cat with hard eyes. I am pretty confused by all of the cat. Like, why? So you have your faces, and then they do the exact same thing with the cat emoji. Why? Why cats?
Also, the clown one.
Well, clowns. Okay.
The clown
okay.
one is
Have you
odd.
guys ever heard my theory on clowns?
No.
I really hate clowns.
Enlighten
Yeah, I
us.
hate clowns too. I'm scared of them. I'm deathly afraid of clowns.
Well, no, it's less. I'm less afraid of clowns and more afraid of the person who is the clown. Why are you a clown?
Whoa. Where's the mind blown emoji? Because I need to use it right now. Yeah,
just
hold
no
on.
offense.
My brother knows some real clowns that work or used to work or currently work for the circus.
Okay, hold on, back up. I don't think Jackie's knocking the clown profession.
No.
I think it's like who's the
No. Like I'm also like you have chosen to be a clown as a professional.
I like people entertaining other people, but I don't like when they have to do it with makeup and a red nose.
It's because the clowns are creepy, man.
Do
when
you hate
think
Santa?
about it.
Well, it's just, I guess, maybe we
I was
can
also
blame
afraid of
horror
Santa.
films for making clowns evil and creepy, and then that's why I just feel like this is why I feel this way.
I don't like the hair. I don't like the nose thing. I don't like that it's like usually a pale white face. It's very scary.
The end.
Well, I guess back in the day they needed something that kind of like grasped your attention, right? Like, hey, here's this crazy thing that you never see, so people would paint their faces. Isn't there a Ringham Barnum and Brothers movie coming out?
Oh, is it the Water for Elephants movie?
Yeah.
That is a movie.
Oh,
No.
it's already. Yeah, it is already a movie.
Water for Elephants was a movie.
I just read that book. So
No,
that's
it
what I'm
was
thinking
it
about
was something else. I know it
The
wasn't
Greatest
Water for
Showman.
Elephants. Yeah, The Greatest Showman. It was I probably botched who it was about.
That's cool.
Inspired by the imagination of P.T. Barnum.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, there you
I
go.
know more than I thought.
Yeah.
In
But,
theaters December 20th.
Thumbs up emoji.
But that's a real that's a really interesting thing. Like how did the whole circus thing, it was our need to see something that's not normal, right? As much as that thing that's unnormal we shut out sometimes, but we're always kind of like, "Oh, like who's using the clown emoji? Like why are they?" I don't usually get that emoji, but it's like something out of the
I
ordinary.
never understand it when I get it. Like-
People send it to you?
Yeah.
It's like,
My friend
you're
Mike sends it
clowning
to other
around.
people all the time. I'm like, what do you mean when you send that? And he's like, I don't know. It's just kind of funny.
I really like the cactus.
But Jackie, you could have sent the clown emoji when I can't remember what we were talking about, but we were doing really obscure Instagram story posts by putting hats and stuff on people. And Jackie screen capped it, sent it to our Slack channel, and was like, "What is this? A circus?"
Yeah.
Could have used the clown
So
emoji.
this place is a circus. Literally a circus.
You missed the opportunity.
God. Anyway. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, dude. But animated emojis, I don't know if they're definitely changing the game, but not for the better.
Well, maybe because we don't have an iPhone X, so we can't really do it. Maybe we're all just jealous.
Is it iPhone 10 or iPhone X or both? Joey?
I mean, you're going to end up calling it the iPhone X, but
Go
I think
on the
it is
record.
the iPhone 10.
Yeah.
All right. Well, whatever. They're using Roman numerals,
I don't
and
know.
Roman numerals
Apple
are
has
dead.
been doing lots of things that annoy me lately, so
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the update. My phone is just acting out
yeah,
like
you
a
have a
13-year-old
whole new
girl.
different, like your eyes fixed. No.
Yes. So, everyone listening, I have a new issue with my keyboard, and nobody else at this table is having it, where when I type in the word it sends IT, a capital I, period, capital T, period. What is that about?
Sending the bat signal
That's
to
Pennywise deep in your phone. Just
I know I'm not the only
messaging.
one, because other people have been texting me, and it's been popping up for them too, so I feel
Did a
validated.
squirrel put a nut in your phone?
It doesn't make any sense. Why is it only my phone and never yours?
I don't know.
Well, if someone listening knows how to fix it, please tell me, because I tried.
maybe you just need to do a hard reset.
I mean, no.
Just cloud backup that and reinstall everything.
Go to
I'm
the
gonna do
Apple
that.
store. Talk
I'm
to a
gonna do
genius.
that.
You need a genius.
Yeah, just go to Georgetown, wait for 4 hours, and then have them not fix your
Exactly.
problem.
I'm not going to do that either. I'm just going to keep typing it in with this ridiculous.
Maybe one of our listeners will.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Is someone will send me the answer.
Have the
BuzzFeed
answer.
came to my rescue last time. BuzzFeed will have to come to my rescue again.
Help us, BuzzFeed. Your only hope.
Please.
All right, man. You guys want to get into some Google what?
Yeah, let's do Google what?
Cue the music.
Google.
Google what? Google what?
What?
Google, Google.
That's an original.
Who's up first?
I can go. So we were sitting at the table the night after Thanksgiving, stuffing our face with delicious spaghetti and meatballs. And it was silent. We were like a table of 10 of us not speaking because we were starving for no reason, because all we did for 4 days was eat. And then all of a sudden my cousin brought forth the question of, do dolphins sleep? And I was like, where did this come from? How did we get here? I don't care. I need to know the answer. Here's the answer. They do sleep, but they sleep half of their brain at a time. So they're always conscious, half conscious. So they shut down one half of their brain and then wake that one up and shut down the other half of their brain to get rest. But they're always conscious of what's going on around them.
So they're always swimming.
They're always swimming. Yeah.
Well, how
And
often?
breathing,
Yeah,
because they have to go to the top.
Right.
So yeah, yes.
So they just like power down halfway.
They power down halfway.
I need that in my life.
Work hard, play hard.
Yeah. It's kind
You
of
could get so much more done.
I know, right? Like if I could.
exactly.
You could
Think
fit so
how
much more on your calendar.
So that was my whole thing. You could, but you would be so much more productive if you could just shut down half of your brain.
And only like it would only be for like so say we only had to still get 8 hours of sleep, right? Say that was like what we needed. If only during that 8 hours you could just shut down each one, like half, 4 hours recharge to the right, 4 hours
Yeah.
recharge to the left, and then still like be productive a little bit. Like you'd
Yeah.
be like half productive, but
But
that's
we would
more
be
than
like stroke
sleeping.
patients. Like you'd only be able to use your left hand and then your right hand.
Well, that's not what dolphins do.
Well, dolphins,
Dolphins
have
don't
the
have
same
hands.
like.
I don't know, man. I kind
Don't
of take
you
it like,
sass me.
hey, for these 4 hours you can only use this side, and the other 4 hours you use. I could do that, and then you can use the analytical side of your brain, and then the creative side of your brain.
Yeah, I think we're just like we just are.
I don't think it's possible, but I'm just like, hypothetically.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
Dolphins are tight, man.
Okay,
Have you guys
The
ever
end.
swam with dolphins before?
dolphins are really cool.
I've been in the ocean before, or like a freshwater / like where freshwater meets
Brackish,
saltwater.
it's called.
Yeah, there you go. And I've seen dolphins like come by because I got like I almost had a heart attack because I thought it was a shark at first.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
But then I
But it's
realized,
not, it's a
oh no,
dolphin.
they're
it's like the
those are
friendliest
dolphins,
animal
yeah.
on the planet.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, I think that I think I could get along with a dolphin if given the opportunity.
Dude, I'd be friends. I could be friends with a dolphin.
Yeah, I'd friend a dolphin.
Give him a little flipper bump. Say, hey, bud, what's going on?
Yeah.
Actually, I really liked Free Willy a lot growing up.
That was an orca.
Yeah, no, but it was. Hold on.
This is an
Type of
orca.
dolphin.
It's
But there was
a dolphin.
No,
No,
those
that's
are
a whale.
whales.
No,
What's wrong with you
it's
guys?
not a whale.
It's an orca whale.
No, it's in the dolphin family.
Oh my god, now you're
Because
just
dolphins
being a
aren't
dick.
dolphins; they're porpoise.
We're all descended from fungi.
Oh my god, he's right.
No way.
Damn, man, how's that feel? I didn't even think I was
The
right.
killer whale or orca is
the
a
biology
toothed
major
whale.
says.
It's a toothed whale belonging to the oceanic dolphin family.
That's
Suck
cool.
it, podcast.
Okay, but did you know that, or were you just trying to be annoying?
I was being annoying.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank God. we
Sometimes it
cleared that
pays
up.
off for him.
I backed
Sometimes
you
it
up,
pays
though.
off for him.
He just
Yeah,
like,
thanks, Joey.
He goes for it, and then he's like, "Oh, I might be right, or
Jackie,
I might be wrong."
you know it's always better to ask forgiveness than ask permission.
That's whatever. I'll let you take this one.
I do not want to swim with the killer whale, just for the record. Oh
Hell no, dude.
Dude, no.
Oh my gosh.
Killer in the name.
They are feasts. Or feasts.
Beasts.
Beasts.
Killer.
Thank God we
They're
cleared
gonna have
that
a killer
up.
feast on you.
Oh my God.
But no, have you guys ever seen a whale while we're on the topic of water
yeah,
mammals?
like whale watching.
No,
Yeah.
because every time I've been whale watching, there has been no whales.
No, I've seen whales.
It's a bummer.
And you don't get a guarantee?
No, but when everyone
You
else goes
definitely
whale
don't get
watching,
a
they see
guarantee.
whales.
They
I
say
don't
that
see
every time.
whales.
They
I
say
also
that
get seasick when we go whale watching.
Ooh, all the time.
No, I just this one time it didn't. I didn't feel
Dramamine,
good.
dude.
It was just I get seasick this one time.
One time ever, and I
happened.
always get
Just
seasick.
ate a weird sandwich or something and then got on a boat.
I've never seen a whale. It's definitely on the bucket list. My dad
Yeah.
and sister saw one at the Delaware beaches,
Whoa.
which we see porpoise,
Porpoises?
porpoise
Okay.
Coles to
all the
sack?
time. And when people they're we just call them dolphins. We just call them dolphins, even though whatever that whole rigmarole. What's mahi mahi? It's a fish, but it's actually
It is
a
also
dolphin.
in the dolphin family.
Oh, so it's got like part
Yeah, you're eating part dolphin.
No.
dolphin.
No. It's no.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, mahi-mahi is a surface-dwelling ray fin fish found in offshore temperate, tropical, and subtropical
Yes, but it's
waters.
also called, I think, tilapia.
No, it's
No.
Whoa, whoa! All right, who's up next for Google?
All right. Well, I had to Google.
It's called a dolphin fish.
I had the most. I had the most meta Google what this week, which was I had to Google what I Googled this week, and it turns out you can find this out if you go to myactivity.google.com. You will get a list of all the stuff that Google keeps on you, including, but not limited to, your YouTube history, the things you've watched on YouTube, your location tracking, ads you've been served, what they've pinged you as when they serve ads to you,
That's horrifying.
everything you've ever searched for.
Yeah.
Is it myactivity.google.com?
Yes.
Well, that
Yeah, don't look right now. That's going to be it's going to just bring the whole podcast down.
oh my god.
I mean, I kind of like that you can go and look at your search history in kind of a cool interface way. I mean,
It is neat.
yeah, I'm surprised.
And you can turn that stuff off.
Yeah.
So, if little known fact, you can tell them to stop
I mean, there are
tracking you.
times though. I don't know about you guys, but there are times when I've like looked something up randomly, or it was in like you go in a deep dive of like a Google search, and then you realize like, oh wait, there was like one cool thing that I actually did see. It's a couple days later, and you have to go back and find it. This would be helpful for that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So, what did you learn that you Googled?
I didn't actually. There wasn't actually.
Oh,
anything
you were just
cool that I
completely.
Googled.
Yeah.
You were so enthralled by my
I was
activity.
like,
at Google.
doesn't matter.
I
I
was just
know.
like-
I think this is too cool.
This is cool.
All right.
I also did Google how to, save the net. Oppose net neutrality because I was like, I should probably do something about this.
Yeah, what'd you find?
There are a couple freepress.org petitions that you can go to. You should call your congressman. We live in the District of Columbia, so there's not much we can really do about that. We can sign
Taxation
petitions.
without representation. Am I right?
You're not wrong, Jackie. You are not wrong.
I imagined her with like a top hat when she said that for some reason. Like,
Where's that monocle emoji?
I mean, net neutrality just pisses me off because it's like the biggest. I'm getting all worked up over here. I can't even get my thought out. But putting the power with the money, especially for something like the internet, which was supposed to free us from that, right? Everyone has a voice. The individual person can be heard. Groups of people can be heard easier with the internet. And now to say that the people with the most resources are going to be able to control how that information is shared is a scary path.
Yep.
It's very scary, which is why we should oppose it, and all of our listeners should also do their part.
Yeah, because we need to keep this podcast going. And
Yeah,
we
I
really
mean,
can't afford it.
Do you want to?
Yeah. You want a free new Podhoodist, not...
Yeah.
yeah, there's nothing worse than like wanting to listen to the new episode of New Pod Who Dis and it just be buffering the loading time because you're being throttled.
Yeah. No, we
You're
don't
now
want
on
that.
dial-up speed.
Nope. Absolutely not. Steven, what'd you do?
Oh, so and it kind of goes along with my thoughts about squirrels in the seasons.
Excellent.
When Beth and I go running on one of our running routes, there's like a little pond, and there's often geese there. And geese are like
Horrifying.
Yeah, they're mean, and they always come at you. So when it gets colder and they start to migrate and fly away, I get really stoked because I don't have to worry about the geese. Well, then this year I realized like a new set of geese like came in. So like there wasn't geese for like 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden more geese showed up. And I think they came from up north because they migrate.
Fly south
because
for
they're
the winter?
They fly south. So then I had to Google bird migration because I wanted to know like one, where they all come from, why do they have to migrate, and then like I wanted to know what the longest flight is for a bird. And so birds migrate because they just try and get better resources. Like it's cold. Like squirrels hide nuts, birds just leave and they just go to where they don't have
peace
to hide.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why they migrate. And then there's tons of birds that actually migrate. I thought it was just geese for like that's all I ever see is like geese flying in the V. It's like that's cool. But then I found this bird called the Arctic tern, and it actually flies from the Arctic to the Antarctic. Like, yeah,
The whole way?
the whole way, dude.
How big is it?
It's like I don't know. It kind of looks like your standard it's like a little bigger than a blue jay maybe,
Oh,
or
so
like
it's a
a
little
cardinal.
guy.
Yeah, it's like they're like if one were to if one tried to attack you, it might draw blood, but like it wouldn't like hurt you.
You seen Alfred Hitchcock's Birds?
Yeah.
Well, one, not hundreds.
True. Because that is horror. Talk about biggest fears.
Yeah, so they they have a wingspan of like 26 to 30 inches. I don't know what
That's big.
Yeah, that's not bad, right?
It's not small.
Yeah, they're a medium-sized bird. But anyways, the fact that they go all the way from the north to the south just blew my mind. Like, I think traveling from here up to north, like to New York area, is like crappy in traffic in a car. Imagine if you had to like fly all that way and take pit stops all the
traffic
way
in the
down.
sky.
Dude, yeah, I'd rather fly, man, because then you're just a straight path. All you're doing is picking south, right? So you're just flying one way.
Actually, they fly a more convoluted route because they're really smart and they take advantage of the winds, like in the different channels. Yeah, it's like
So bird brain is a misnomer.
Maybe
What
the
does
little
bird brain
birds are dumb.
Like you're dumb.
Oh.
Like bird brain. No one ever made fun of you with that?
I don't know. Dude. I don't think.
Oh no, Joey's brain's too big.
Sorry. Yeah, never got that one.
No.
Anyways, this bird, the Arctic tern, it's like my new favorite bird species. They're cool. Check them out. We'll link to it in the show notes.
Yo, birds are tight. What's Jackie? What's your favorite kind of bird?
I don't like them.
You don't like penguins?
I don't like birds. Okay, fine. Penguins can stay because they
Yeah.
don't fly.
Yeah.
But the other ones, like they're out to get you. That's how it
Like
goes.
seagulls?
Seagulls are the
That's-
worst.
Those are rats with wings.
Dude,
Those
they're
are
the-
no
oh.
pigeons are rats with
That's
wings.
those two. Like they're the beach version of
Yeah,
rats with
no,
wings.
they're horrible and they're gross
Beach
and they
rats.
carry disease, and I don't really like them very much.
Yeah, I don't usually bring them to my dinner table.
Yeah. Okay. So there are probably birds out in like I would like to go to maybe the Amazon and check out those birds because those birds are probably really cool.
I'd love
But
to
like
see a toucan.
regular birds here in the District of Columbia that I run into daily, and I could do without them.
What do you mean? There's bald eagles just flying over the place ever since Trump got in here.
That's actually true.
They release 4 every day.
Yeah, no. Instead of doves, we release bald eagles every day.
That would be the most American thing in the world to be down at the mall and just like the bald eagle
America's
soars
becoming
over.
great again. I don't know.
Have
if
you guys
know.
have you guys seen a bald eagle in the wild before?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you call the
No.
wild?
Like
the
not
backyard?
in captivity.
Like just outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the wild.
I saw one on like one of those cams and like a Nest cam.
Dude, I saw my wife and I were down at the beach earlier this summer. It might have been last year. It doesn't matter. But it was tight, man. There was I like looked up and I was like, that's a bird, right? And when I say bird, like
It's a bird of prey.
it's going.
Yeah.
It's got legs.
It's got wings.
No. God.
No, but yeah, so we pulled over and it just landed in the middle of the field. I was just chilling. I was like, yo, what's up? I'm a bald eagle.
Don't mess with me.
Get at me, bro.
I'm
gonna go
protected.
Did you
I'm gonna go kill this rat snake real quick and eat it.
Sing the Star Spangled Banner.
Dude, we got out of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
It
Hand
does
over the
seem like a
heart,
very
saluted.
patriotic moment.
Took a knee.
Immediately, you're just like singing at the top of
You
your
put on
lungs.
some Kid Rock.
America the Beautiful.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Well, that's awesome. All right.
Ball with the ball.
Yeah.
Jake, what'd you Google?
All right, so going along with my bird brain insult that I heard a lot, I had to Google how to spell etiquette. Yeah, I like sound spelled it way wrong.
Yeah.
I spelled it like I was trying to sound it out, and I was like, okay, Google's got my back. ETTOQUIET.
You said Edo quiet. That's
And
literally what you typed in.
even Google said, "Damn you, dumb."
Yeah. Google literally is like, I
didn't even
can't
help
help
me
you.
out.
404, done.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
we
Shut it down.
really want a sassy Google response. Like if you type something into Google, I want Google to tell me, like, no, you're an idiot. One,
Yeah.
or like two, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to like, I don't take those requests.
Get
Like,
out of
go
here.
to Bing.
Yeah.
Take that.
That's a
You're
big.
going to have to
that crap
ask
somewhere
Jeeves
else.
on that one, please,
You're at the
because
back
we
of the
don't know
line.
the answer.
Yeah. So that was yeah. That
Do you guys remember when that site "Let Me Google This for You" like popped out, where you could send someone, like when someone was like, "Oh, like
the most passive aggressive website ever.
Yeah, it's like they would say like, "Oh, what is this?" And you would just look it up and then like put it into the let me Google this for you and send them that link, and it would literally just take them to like the Google.
Well, it would
results.
animate the cursor going to the button and clicking it.
Because people can do that themselves.
There was a phone number you can call for the fact line. I think it was out of the University of Pittsburgh or maybe somewhere in Pittsburgh. I forget. But my cousin told us about this when my sister and I were like young, and you could just call them and it was basically someone on the other end with like an encyclopedia or something, just like trying to find the answer to your fact.
The most recent
Wait, what was it
edition
called
of the
again?
encyclopedia.
Fact line.
No, I definitely remember something
Yeah,
along those lines.
But it was like a real human on the other side. You'd be like, hey, person, what's the answer to this? And they'd be like, okay, just give me a minute. It's like, you could have done that.
You're
You
like
could've-
listening to the pages flip through 'em?
Yeah, you could have gone to the library, but no, you called that number.
What kind of music did pilgrims listen to?
Yeah.
Do you guys do you guys remember having like a software encyclopedia though? Like did you
Yeah.
have
Oh,
a Britannica
Britannica.
online
Yeah. Yeah.
That was tight.
Also, those
on a CD?
Multiple CDs.
those were the best books in the library to get. Were the world? What did it say when they were all together?
Britannica.
Did it say just?
Yeah, but like all like the spines, like
yeah. What it said? World
I
something.
can't remember.
Oh, dude! And when you got the latest edition, the librarian made sure to let everyone. That was the first thing you were talking about at the beginning of library class.
Yeah, it's like because what? Oh, I have to write a report. I'm just gonna grab this encyclopedia and then just basically change some of the words. That's right. I wasn't a very good
It did.
student.
Like, thinking back on it now, though, like when you did have to look something up in an encyclopedia, like it was a lot less. Like there wasn't as much information, right? There's only so many pages on that topic,
Yeah.
so like you could digest it more. It's not like now where I type something into Google and it's like, oh my god.
Even just Wikipedia,
Yeah.
it's like so much more information.
Yeah, I just want a couple paragraphs. Do what Jackie said. Change a couple of the words. Hand it in on my
Bang bang boom, you're done.
bing bang boom.
Voila.
Put a little word art at the top, and we're good.
A plus
Word
students,
art.
that's
Oh,
Steven,
no.
you just took a class. Did you have to do any like by class? I mean, you did your master's
yeah,
degree.
got a
Congrats.
degree.
But did you like
class.
is
That's
a
Wikipedia still not a source you can cite? Or have they gotten over that yet?
Like I wouldn't do it in like a thesis or like
Right, like according to Wikipedia.
no, but like there's a lot of times in class where like you just say like this was on Wikipedia, and if you want you can like fact check me or
It's like
follow the
it's
link.
like a good place to start and then go from there.
Yeah,
Like,
because
I found this fact.
they have
and
all
I'm
the citations at the bottom. I use that a lot. I just use that a lot every day. Like when you want to learn more about a topic, like that's a good way to do it. I call it like link hunting. You like
Okay.
go to that link, and then on that page you go to another link, and then you just kind of go down. But yeah, I don't think Wikipedia is like. I mean, I don't know what they teach in like primary schools these days, but I don't think it's like a accepted like
still
full source.
not. They're like,
Well,
yeah.
it shouldn't be like in
It
the
could be
political
changed,
realm.
yeah.
People will change other people's things like just to like be
Maliciously?
snide. Yeah, very maliciously.
Yeah.
It's a bad practice.
I'm just waiting for the day where I have my own Wikipedia page.
You can
You
make
can
one.
make one.
Yeah, it won't be much to say there.
We can make one for a new podcast.
Oh,
Check us out on Wikipedia.
Oh, check us out on Wikipedia. What was? Yeah, I think we should one week we should do library what, and I have to like cite a book's reference for what we had to look up. Is there a library we can go
MLA
to?
format or
Like the
ALA?
national-
There is a
the archives?
DC has a library.
Harvard, yeah.
There's the public library. There are so many libraries.
The
I have-
Library of Congress.
I have thought
There's that one. Get out of here.
I'm gonna cite
love
the
trolling.
biggest, baddest book.
It's the best thing to do. All right, well, that is all we have time for this week. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram at NewPodWhoDis, on Twitter at NewPod_Whodis, on Facebook at NewPodWhoDis. Or do we have how many subscribers do we have on YouTube, Jackie?
Like 16.
Ooh.
We're really raking them in.
84!
You guys, you're doing a really good job.
Come on, we get at least 100 listens to each episode.
and you
so-
don't have to Google it anymore.
No, you do. Yeah, no, but you still have to Google it.
Still
now.
Google.
Just, let's be clear. Please Google it.
Also, check out our website, newpodwhodis.com. And we'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Bye.
See ya.
Peace.